Hi, this is John from Revit for Interior Designers, and today we're going to do a door type legend in Revit. In the previous video, I produced these set of drawings here for a door type elevation and a door frame here using the legend command in Revit. Feel free to watch the video to understand how that functionality works in Revit. Today, we're going to do it a slightly different manner. In the event that this method does not pan out in terms of using legends in Revit, we'll do it manually. We have a schedule here. And let's say, for example, here, this frame is not available in Revit. Let's say, for example, the door type with the frame around it has a side panel, and this is not available because perhaps that was built as a curtain wall in Revit. If that's the case, you're not going to be able to load that into the project using a legend, so we're going to have to do it slightly different. And honestly, maybe slightly easier. Again, we will go into View, and we'll go into here, Legends, and we'll make a legend. We'll use the same scale. We'll call this a frame type number 2. And we use a 1/2 inch scale, for example. So again, you got a clean slate here. You got an empty field here to draw on. This is typically where you draw two-dimensional drawings. And again, rather than using annotate and legend components, because we can't find that component in our library because it was a custom-built curtain wall that we need to draft, it's actually much faster just to do this work manually using the detail line command and just draw what you're after. So in this case, let's say, for example, if I use a rectangle here, I can simply very, very quickly draw the makings of a door. Let's say, for example, here, I'll make this door 7 feet tall. I'll make this door 3 feet wide. And then what I'll do then is simply I'll go back into here and I'll draw another frame around the current door I have that's 2 inches offset from whatever I select on the screen. So if I click here and here, there's the frame. I'll take these 2 lines here. I'll simply duplicate them and I'll move them to the right. Let's call it 14 inches to give us a 1 foot panel here. And I'll just connect the dots with TR for trim. Modify trim command is right there, and I can simply just connect the dots. And so you can connect these lines together here and here. And in here you can do some more drafting by clicking on these lines here and pulling them down. Here you want to split that line here with the split command. Escape, TR for trim, and trim these edges, TR meaning a keyboard shortcut. This one I don't need. This one here needs to get longer. Let's say, for example, here. And this needs to get pulled up to the ground plane here. So if this represents the ground, I'd like to make it a thicker line weight here. And then lo and behold, we've got the same exact frame that we've created using legends, but this time we're using just simple two-dimensional lines, DI for distance. I could then create a drawing that looks like this, for example. If it requires additional notes here, I can click here. I can then grab these objects and move them around. So let's say this is going to get another 2 foot longer. I'm going to grab that, use the move command, type 2, enter, unjoin. That button is trying to connect with the floor here. And then let's say here, this is supposed to be a note, not necessarily 3 feet. It should say refer to plan. I will double click on the text. And then here I'll replace the text. And I'll say RE, refer to plan elevation. There. So there's the drawing. Again, it's called frame number 2. If I circle back to my schedule page here, I can drag that frame onto the drawing here and drop it off right here. And given that these drawings are very simplistic, you have the option of drawing it here using a legend or drawing it here using simple two-dimensional drafting, whichever you find quickest and easiest to do. Again, we created a title style that had this text empty, invisible, turned off. I'll do the same here. I'll click on this and use the style called no title block, and I'll turn off that title. And again, I can circle back and add additional notes and what have you that relate to this detail here with text command. Again, watch my previous video for more information on annotating this elevation. Okay, that's it. Quick tip. We'll see you next time. Bye now.